welcome to Martial Arts Explorer. In this video podcast series, we examine functional self-defense techniques as revealed in classical martial arts of all styles. I'm Scott Combs. This time, we're taking a look at crossover step as used in classical forms. Some call it a crossover stance, some call it water stance, some refer to it as a stepping move. We look at it a little bit differently, as you'll see when Michael demonstrates a technique from our Pinan Shodan form.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks everyone for joining us. We're going to look today at a cross stance, bringing your feet forward and the body turned a little bit sideways. This occurs in a lot of different forms that you'll come across. And what we're going to look at is adding in a back fist. This happens in Pinan Shodan, one of our early forms, and you're twisted up. You're actually turning from the side, body crosses and snaps across. Now this offers a unique position that can sometimes feel a little unbalanced. We're actually not going to use it so much as a stance to fight from, but actually use it as a sweeping technique. Tom's going to jump in and join us. We're going to start with our typical setup. We work a lot on first touch. He's going to reach in, put a hand out to sort of stabilize me or range find, and when that happens, I'm going to react. Remember, in self-defense, you do not have to wait until someone's actually throwing a punch or hitting you before you can protect yourself. So he's going to stick a hand out. See, now he knows how far away I am. He's winding up. He's going to hit me if he has his hand on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to react before this actually grabs on. I do not want to get held and then be stuck in this position. So what happens is he reaches in. I'm going to start a slap parry or a hand pass motion. I inside counter, circle underneath. I start a little pull, and I'm going to shoot in, and I'm going to back fist or hammer fist position right here. This shifts his weight backwards. I want his head to rock and his weight to move backwards. Now we're working on this water stance, meaning my feet are going to cross, but I'm also going to cross his feet and I'm going to come in this direction. So what happens is I hit, off balance, come down, and I start to put pressure, and I can grab a collar, I can grab a shoulder, I can just put some weight on, and I'm going to drive him off to the side. At the same time, come through, I'm going to tap the leg, and I'm going to take him down this way and pull him through. Now it's very important that you watch his balance. Your partners make all the difference in this. As I start this is pretty easy. Now if I hit him and he's going back this way, if I push straight backwards, he's not going to fall down because his leg is supporting him here. He's going to start to step and lean. Also, if he's leaning backwards and I try and throw him forward, it's going to be very hard because he's going to position here. Look for the off balance point. As I rock him back, now he's starting to go, but if I get a little tip this way, see how he starts to move his feet to catch himself? That's what you're looking for. When he starts to catch himself, I know that's where I need to sweep to, and I'm just going to tap the leg before he actually takes a step. So he would go to take the step, and I block the leg. That offers me an easy takedown. That's what we're looking at. Now you'll also notice that this is the same motion as coming through here. It's the same sweep. He's falling in the same spot. I'm taking the same leg. I'm just coming about it a different way. So it helps you learn how to do it. That's one way to think about it. And a lot of sweeps you'll find work like that. They can be done from different leg positions very easily. You're still just working on his balance point is what's important when you work these moves. So I'm going to do it one more time. He's going to reach in. He's going to wind up, strike the head, knock back, push, drive, tap, and bring him down this way. I'm trying to keep myself up and balanced as much as possible. Thanks, Tom. We're going to grab the class and let everybody give it a try. We're going to look at Pinan Shodan today and the cross stance that happens. We twist in and bring our back fist up. If I'm working with Matt real here, quick, he's going to reach out, grab onto me, all right? And before that happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to intercept his front hand. So reach out again. I'm going to start my slap parry. I'm going to strike his head, and we're going to start to knock him back this way. As the body starts to react and go backwards, I'm going to drive in, put my weight on his shoulder, and change his direction just a little bit. From here, I'm going to pop through and knock him down. So what I want you guys to remember is you have to make sure he's off balance. And as for partners, if you stand here and do not move when I make this initial contact, this throw is not going to work because he's not off balance at all. I need him to react and move backwards a little bit so that all I have to do is just add a little bit of pressure and he starts to get off balance. Once he's off balance, it becomes very easy to do a little pop on the back of that heel and take him down. Now I'm doing this pretty low. I'm doing more of a heel to heel sweep. So this is a heel takedown coming in this way here. You could try and take it up towards the knee. You might get some reaction. You guys can play with that a little bit. I find it easier just to block the heel. When he goes to step, if I'm blocking that, it's a little twist and he's going to come right down. All right, you guys give it a try.
There
There you go. Basically got it. Really look for his off balance point. If you're in here and you strike here, when we start to move in, here, 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 right there, see we start to take a step? Yeah. That's where you want it. When he starts to take that step, you know you're in the right spot. And then I just come in behind this way, and I'm just gonna collapse this in with a little slight pressure coming in towards you, okay? You're really close, just look a little bit more for that off balance point. As you practice on your own, make sure when you're working with your partner, one, your partner reacts. If they're not moving into a balanced position, you're not going to be able to sweep them. So if they're standing rigid or they're standing forward, you're going to get a very different reaction. You're going to need to change the sweep. So partner needs to react. One. Two, finish off balancing. If they're not completely focused in the right direction, help them out with that shoulder position and take them down. The last thing is, if you're working on this and you're fairly new to falling, make sure you practice those break falls. We have a very cushiony springboard floor here, so it's great for beginners who don't do break falls exactly right. They're not going to hurt themselves. If you're practicing this on a hard floor, you're going to notice it if you screw up, all right? So make sure you guys are practicing safe. Practice those break falls first. Thanks, and back to Scott.
If you'd like to try this at home, make sure you have ample space for falling. We can't be responsible for any injuries or broken furniture in the house. Also, when setting up this sweep, remember to pull your backhand to your hip while twisting your palm up. This will assist in the unbalancing necessary to make this technique work. We love getting your email. Send it to explorer@martialartsexplorer.tv. For Martial Arts Explorer and Michael Klein up here, I'm Scott Combs.